Anyone in there? Hello? What's going on over here? Man, I really want a burger right now. Alright, and we're back. Today we're going to be making some burgers, as you could tell from the skit. Isaiah was falling asleep watching that ASMR video. I don't know what he does in his free time, but keep going. Alright, we're going to start out with the buns. Pause. Alright, so the first step, we got to make a tangzhong, which is essentially just going to make our buns like softer and fluffier, which essentially just consists of milk, water, and bread flour. So let's go make that right now. All right, first off, we're gonna go with 4 tablespoons of whole milk. There's 1.
Nice.
2.
Nice. Keep going,
3.
Nick.
4. Now we're gonna go with 2 tablespoons of water.
You're so bad. You call yourself a chef?
There's 1 and 2. 2 tablespoons of bread flour.
Nick, it's 2 tablespoons of bread flour.
That blood flour was blood flour. And last up, we're gonna go with 2 tablespoons of bread flour. There's 1.
There's 1.
And there's 2.
There's 2.
Maybe do the flour first so it doesn't stick. All right, and now you're just gonna whisk it up into one mixture. All right, once it's mixed up, we're gonna take it to the stove. All right, we're gonna whisk it over medium heat. We're just gonna be constantly whisking until it thickens dramatically. Should take about 30 seconds.
Oh, so ugly.
Did I have a glow up? All right, so as you can see, it's thickening up. Be careful, you can take it off the heat every now and then so it doesn't burn. And that looks like a good enough mixture for me. Okay, so now we're gonna make our yeast mixture for our dough. We're gonna go in with a half cup of whole milk. All right, and you are supposed to go in with a tablespoon of instant yeast, but I don't have any, so I have active dry here. That's gonna work just fine. So, a tablespoon of active dry yeast. Then you're just gonna mix this up. And then once it's mixed up, you're gonna put it to the side and let it rest for 5 minutes. All right, in a bowl, we're gonna go with 2.5 cups of bread flour. There's 1. There's 2. And there's a half. And then we're also gonna add a teaspoon of salt. All right, now you're just gonna mix it on low. All right, now you're gonna go ahead with the milk and yeast mixture. It's been sitting for 5 minutes. All right, now we're gonna go in with our tangzhong. All right, so because Isaiah wants to contribute, he's gonna put in 1 egg and 1 egg yolk.
I've been contributing.
All right, so it's looking like we're incorporating nicely. Now for the last step, we're gonna add in 3 tablespoons of softened unsalted butter. This is just gonna make it really creamy. All right, so this looks like it's nice and smooth. And take a look at that. All right, so once you get it into a nice ball, what you're gonna do is throw it into a greased bowl and cover it and put it in a warm place for 1 hour. So see you after that.
All right, Chef Isaiah, back in the building. We make the sauce for the burgers. Got our nice small bowl we can mix it in. So we got our 5 ingredients here. We got garlic powder, the sauce, mayonnaise, ketchup, and pepper.
What's the sauce called?
Worcestershire sauce. No? All right. It's a messy 1/4 cup. It's about a 1/4 cup of mayonnaise. And now we're gonna add the 1/8 cup of ketchup. We have our own ketchup here, but you can also get ketchup for free. Walk into any restaurant, request some ketchup packets, and okay, we got the mayonnaise ketchup. We're gonna put in 1/8 of a teaspoon of the Worcestershire sauce. Alright, and finally we're gonna add our spices, garlic powder, black pepper, and salt. Here's the final product all mixed together. Now we're just gonna put this in the fridge till we're ready.
Okay, so now that our dough has risen for an hour and a half, we're gonna go ahead and punch it down just to get all the air bubbles out. And then you're gonna divide this into 6 even buns. It should be around 95 to 105 grams each. All right, so now we've got our 6 balls. Make sure you account for the rise, so meaning leave enough space between the 6 buns because you don't want them to touch each other. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the same size baking sheet over this, and we're gonna let this rest at room temperature for 1 more hour. All right, just for reference, for the meat burger, I'm gonna be using ground chuck. This was a pound, and I made 4 burgers. And then we were going to try to find Impossible ground beef, but at our store, all they had was these pre-made patties. So these were a little bit on the pricier side, but we're gonna ignore that and instead just treat these as if they were this, because Impossible ground beef and regular ground chuck are about the same price. And because I'm gonna make like a smashburger style burger, I'm gonna use 2 of these per burger, and then I'm gonna put 2 American cheese slices. And Isaiah's vegetarian burger with his Impossible beef burger is gonna be like a pub style burger. He's gonna be using cheddar cheese.
All right, so it's time to saute and caramelize our onions. So we got our cut up onions here. We're gonna throw them into the, wait, just tell me, just give me.
You're putting it in the pan.
Is it? Okay.
We're caramelized onion, we're going to put it in the pan.
So we're gonna start caramelizing our onions. First step, put them in the pan. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh.
Oh, you feeling it?
Oh, oh.
You feeling it a little bit?
Oh.
What's going on over there, big guy?
Oh.
Aww.
Oh. That hurts. Hurts.
Alright, Isaiah's being a baby about the onions, so I'm gonna finish this part.
I'm fine.
What you're gonna do is you're gonna put this on the stove with a ton of salt and just stir it for like 20 minutes until it's your desired consistency. This is the finished product for the caramelized onions. Alright, so unfortunately we did lose some of our footage when we were making our buns, which kind of sucks, but we'll show you our finished product. We're just gonna have to cut that part out. This is what they ended up looking like. These are like about 30 minutes out of the oven. They look pretty perfect, so we're just gonna start by getting those brown just a little bit. We have a really big cast iron pan heating over about medium heat right now. We're gonna start making our burgers. I'm gonna make my smash burger first and he'll come after. We got all of our stuff set up. We got our cheese, tomatoes, lettuce, sauce, pickles, we got everything, so yeah. All right, so that's my brownage. I'm gonna start cooking my burgers now. All right, we're gonna go with our first patty. Lay a piece of parchment down so that we can just squash it down.
Wow. Wow.
Now the next one, lay another piece of parchment and just squash. All right, it's been about a minute or 2. I'm gonna try giving these a flip. Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Oh.
All right, you guys can just ignore what happened to the first one. We're just gonna have one patty on my burger. Just gonna flip it. Looks good. Keep that going for a little bit more. All right, it's been about a minute since we flipped it. I'm gonna lay not just 1, but I'm gonna lay 2 slices of American cheese on there. And in the meantime, I'm gonna put some pickles on the base of my burger. All right, pretty happy with that. Now I'm just gonna slide it onto my burger. Go in with some of these caramelized onions on top. I don't want too much, I don't want it to like overpower. Now I'm not gonna do any sauce on mine. I'm just gonna crown my burger there. All right, time has come. I'm gonna try my burger fresh off the cast iron. I literally haven't eaten all day. I'm so hungry, so this is live reaction. Get a little look in there. Huh? That's really good. I need to see that juice leaking out of there. I don't think I won't eat the whole thing on camera. I will.
All right, it's now time to make my Impossible burger. So, first step, we gotta spray some oil on the pan. We don't want the patties to stick to it. All right, we're gonna start by toasting our buns. Just get those on there for 30 seconds or so. All right, we got a nice crispiness on our buns now, so I'm gonna take these off. And Okay, so now you get the patty down. All right, so you're gonna cook it on one side for about 2 minutes, maybe a little more if you want a little crispy, a little less if you want a little softer. And then we're gonna flip it. So now when this side's down, we're now gonna season the top side. All right, while that burger's cooking, we can actually start making the rest of our burger. We can assemble the rest. So first off, top bun, we're gonna add some sauce to it. Spread it around. Not as big as Pickle Guy's mix, so we're not gonna have as many, but at this point it's all about preference, you know what toppings you want. I like the whole lot of everything, so. All right, let's check in on this patty, see how we're doing. Give it a flip. Oh wow, look at that. Yeah, no, we're just going one. Cheddar's a strong cheese, so one should be good. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna lay this patty on here. Nice. Lettuce, tomato. Always salt your tomatoes, and I think that's it.
Onions,
so,
or no?
oh, the caramelized onions. Almost forgot about those. Okay. The caramelized onions. Talking about
Brown it.
Bang! Push that baby down. I mean, this is just
That
a
looks
great,
like an emoji.
great looking Impossible burger right here. Let's just go for it. Just a solid burger. I mean, can't really ask for more. Patty well cooked, a little pink on the inside, crunchy on the outside. Cheddar cheese, nice. Lettuce, tomato. Caramelized onions add a nice little sweetness to it, actually. It's very good. The sauce, perfect sauce, very flavorful. And in fact, you know, even better, we all like cheap food. This burger, only this much right here. And Nick's burger, only this much. So, you know, pretty good prices around here. All right, thanks for watching our burger video. We had a lot of fun. Hope you guys had fun watching, and we'll see you in the next one.